Time for the last video of going through the collection my brother gifted me, and we have the green box. Look at this thing. Look at the art. Look at how awesome these boxes are. They need to make these things. Anyway, let's get into it. What is up, YouTubes? We are in the final leg of this journey. We just have our last box to go through, and it is the green box. Look at this. Look. I mean, dude, this art is sick. It's... oh my gosh. Alright, let's just dig into this. I can't wait. Can't wait. Oh, cards. Alright, we got some room in this one. That's nice. Go. Here we go. Come out, wherever you are. We're going to start with green extended. What do we got? What do we got green extended? Here, let's cut it in half, shall we? Oh, we got scrub sprites. Sure. Tarpon. Yeah, an ogre dude. Elvish herder. Wow, look how angry that ox looks. Target creature gains trample till end of turn. It's not too shabby. Taunting elf. All creatures able to block taunting elf do so. That's because, I mean, it's life and death that we're fighting for here, but this dude made a face at me, so he must be stopped. Skyshroud elite. Spike drone. Hey, we're just moving counters all around the place. Hermit dryad. This dude's all tatted up. Emerald dragonfly. Pixie. Heartwarden. So why is the H not capital? Is there some reason for that? Add 1 green mana, you can tap, or you can pay 2, sacrifice to draw a card. Okay, cool. Nurturing Lycid, Avenging Druid, Caustic Wasps, Goliath Beetle. Alright. Hunting Moa. Look at me, I'm like a big dinosaur eating smaller dinosaurs. But it's a beast? Why is it? It should be a dinosaur. Why is it a beast? Lowercase h again. Troll. Horned Troll. Alright, ooh, Gorilla Pack. Ooh, Thelonite Druid. What do you do? 1 and a green and tap it. Sacrifice a creature to turn all your forest into 2/3 creatures till end of turn. They still count as lands, but they may not be tapped for mana if they were brought into play this turn. Weird. Llanowar Sentinel. Nice. Spike Worker. Dude, just so many spikies. Lowland Basilisk. I remember this card as being frightening to look at. And it has that death touch, you know? Before there was death touch. You have my Elder. This dude is old. Willy Spider. Look how warm and cozy he is. He's like, just let me be here. Let me enjoy the snow and be chill gamekeeper. Alright. Ivy Seer. Yep. That's an interesting look to go for. War Mammoth. Daughter of Autumn. Look how happy she is. I got apples. There's leaves on the ground. Oh, I remember Hungering Mist because it was like a 6/2. You're like 6/2 for 4. That's kind of some value, right? But it doesn't have flying. You thought it should have flying, right? Why does it not have flying? Plated Spider. Got that reach before I guess they just wanted to say it had reach. Plated Rootwalla. Everything's got... oh, man. This... like, look how happy that tree is. And these guys are like, do we really have to cut it down? Paul, what do you think? Man, you make a great point, Stu. Alright, let's just go home. And this dude's like, yeah, I'm getting cut down tomorrow, I can tell. Thicket Basilisk. Hey, another Basilisk. Okay. These are the ones that you'd put that, like the lure or whatever, you know, make them get blocked and then they can just destroy all the creatures blocking them. That's always fun. Whenever a permanent becomes tapped, put a win counter on it. Permanents with any win counters on them do not untap during the controller's untap step. Instead, remove the win counters. Okay, that's kind of cool. Shriek. Ooh. Ooh. Freaking out over here. Momentum. Yep. Predatory Hunger. Ancestral Mask. Definitely remember that art. Elven Fortress. Like it. Primal Rages. Broken Fall. This dude is like, you did not catch me. Don't touch. Don't even look at me. So disappointed in you. Venom. This is Eminem's most recent favorite card. Ooh, is this mulch? Just straight mulch. You have a better looking flower bed. Nice. Oh, Metamorphosis? Yeah, that's some sick art. Rofello's Gift. Harmonic Convergence. Again, there's got to be something with the lowercase h in this set. Hush, yep. Multani's Decree. Sandstorm, that's sweet looking. Right? Look at that thing. Stormseeker. Oh my gosh, man. I love that art. Thermal Karst. Destroy target land if that land is a snow-covered land. Gain 1 life. Bonus value. Ooh, these cards are like super smooth. Desert Twister. Tsunami. Life Force. Compost. Alright, well, got some good gardening tips out of that one for sure. Okay, ooh, now we're going into green type 2. And we're starting off strong with some Llanowar Elves. Very nice. Elvish lyricist. This dude is just slamming the top 100 songs. Llanowar Elite. Like, as in he's like a good songwriter. Okay, I'm done. And a Disciple. Thornscape Apprentice. Canopy Spider. Those skulls make me feel like you're not as friendly as you are looking. I always wondered, is like the more attractive you are in their culture based on the curvature of your eyebrows? Because if so, I bet these two are like king and queen. For sure. Urborg Elf. That's kind of cool. Hey, look, I'm just going to give you all kinds of random mana. Sentinel, yep. Might Weaver. Dream Weaver. Nomadic Elf. Grizzly Bears. The iconic Grizzly Bear. So iconic that, in fact, we just use them as a like a synonymous, as a descriptor for any card that's just a vanilla creature. You're a Grizzly Bear. Pincer Spider. Pincer Spider. Pincer Spider. What are you? Verdun Emissary? Llanowar Cavalry? Trained Armadon. Giant Spider. Giant Spider. Hey, look, another Giant Spider. Sylvan Messenger. About the Giant Spiders. No, sorry. Gorilla Chieftains. Spined Worm. Bog Gnar, dude. Treefolk Healer. Treefolk Healer. Savage Gorilla. Savage. Yeah, definitely had better days. This dude does not look like he's just trying to tell you the weather. He's got nefarious plans. Glade Gnar, dude. Solomon Djinn. Amphibious Kavu. It just kind of feels like evolution was like, you know, I'm just tired of whatever this is happening. Alpha Kavu. Smile. Smile for your picture. I love playing with Kavu, dude. They're so fun to play. Why did Wizards just give up on Kavu? Maybe it's got to be the plane, right? They're just not present in whatever plane we're in. But there's been a couple just kind of poking around, peeking out. Kavu Chameleon. Kavu Chameleon. Lay of the Land. Lay of... You're a cow. You don't even know how to read. I was like looking at it. Okay. Elfame. Sanctuary. People, listen to me. Harrow. Again, lowercase h, dude. They're everywhere. Primal Growth. Gaia's Balance. Wild Growth. Very cool. Wild Growth. Very cool. Furrow Ground. Pulse of Llanowar. Wandering Stream. Stream of Life. Stream of Life. Still Stream of Life. Falling Timbers. Ooh, some fogs. Yeah, that's cool. Giant Growth. Classic. Oldie but goodie. Oldie but goodie. Oldie but goodie. Explosive Growth. It's kind of like a Giant Growth, but not as good, but then can be better. Aggressive Urge. Amazing card. +1/+1 and draw a card. Yes, please. Strength of Night. Vigorous Charge. Regeneration. Lure. Isn't this a pretty decent card? Yeah, you throw the Lure on the Basilisk, and then it was like all bad for your opponent. All creatures able to block it, do so. Hey, look, another Lure. Wow, another Lure. Is it behind it? A Lure? It is. Whip Silk, Silk of Whippiness. And a Sanctuary, on a Sanctuary. Reclaim. Hurricane. Squall. You ruined the trick! We were going to make the circus Barnum was watching, and then you ruined it. Wallop. Apparently, crossover from Star Wars. Not too bad. Tranquilities. Okie dokie. Dude, I love seeing all these arts. Thanks for being organized, bro, so that we could see the changes of the arts. You know what I mean? Green. Alright, so now we're getting into green block construction. This is a huge section. Root Walla. Diligent Farmhand. Nimble Mongoose. Oh, okay. Hey, you got another lyricist. You guys should make a band. Croson Wayfarer. Bear. Where are you? I don't know. With a bear. Sky Shooter. Shooting Sky. Seaton Scout. Iron Shell Beetles. Formage Advocate. Harvest Druid. Interesting. Harvester Druid. I can read. Nantuko Tracer. Phantom Tiger. Cool. Anerid Swarm Snapper. Croson Restorer. Croson Avenger. Nantuko Elder. Null Mage Advocate. Cartographer. I like to make maps. Nice. Twig Walker. That's a cool name. Anerid Scavenger. Anerid Bark Ripper. Just ripping up bark that dude scavenged. Leaf Dancer. You'd think if you're dancing in the leaves, the Forest Walk may not be the most appropriate mechanic to have because, well, you're not being very quiet. That's alright. If you're dancing in the leaves, you're probably not very sneaky. Although maybe I'm wrong, thinking you don't need to be sneaky. They're just running around, just boasting about it. You can't stop me. Can't stop me. Sorry. Springing Tigger, because, well, they're a tiger. They kind of look like Tigger on a bad day. Croson Constrictor, this dude is thinking he has made a terrible mistake. And he has. This is a terrible mistake. Phantom Centaur and Tuco Calmer. So calm, you know. Rabbit Elephant. What? It doesn't look like a rabbit elephant. It looks like a dude who's just partied too long. Arrogant Worm. Oh, they're so arrogant. They thought the Tremors, you know, franchise was going to just take them all to Hollywood, pay for generations to come. Nope. You know, you squandered your money. Don't get mad at me. Centaur Veteran. Crashing Centaur. This dude, like, stubbed his hoof on something. Tunneler Worm. Vivify. Grizzly Fate. Oh, okay. This is, The Revenant, you know, part 2. Maybe part 1. Who knows? Beast Attack. Creighton Beasts. Elephant Ambushes. Roar of the Worm. Creighton, and then the best one of all, Chatter of the Squirrel. Roar of the Worm! Well, have you seen Chatter of the Squirrel? It's a 1/1 squirrel token. Acorn Harvest. Boom, 2 1/1 squirrel tokens. Who needs Tron when you have squirrel tokens? Who needs Urza's lands and stuff? Forget turn 3 Karn. We got squirrel tokens. Still life. Elephant. See, this should be elephant like Spirit Guide. Right? Am I crazy for thinking that? No? Maybe? Yes? Exoskeletal Armor. Muscle Burst. Wizards, you know, I'm a little disappointed because you should have not advocated for people using PEDs. And the fact that this dude shows up and says, Wizards, look, make this card of me. Boom! And you thought, yeah, that looks natural, you know? Totally. Yeah, it was a different time. You know, that was the Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire home run era. People were doing stuff they shouldn't. But nowadays, you're not going to see a Muscle Burst card printed. Ooh, Overrun. These are actually, like, cards that I'll probably use. Use that in all kinds of fun tribal decks. Ooh, Serene Sunset. I mean, any commander deck that uses creatures in green, you're going to want an Overrun in it, right? Right? Dude, Serene Sunset, that is Serene. David Martin crushed it, man. Moment's Peace, I like it, I like it. Refresh. Rites of Sprig. Far Wanderings, okay. Dwell on the Past. You shouldn't dwell on the past. Why are you dwelling on the past? Life's too short, man. Gotta enjoy the present, look forward to the future. Alright, we got Piper's Melody. Piper's Melody needs to get with those lyrists and just start crushing the Billboard Top 10, Top 100. Bet they'd have a best-selling album. No time at all, you know. Croson Reclamation. Simplify. Folk Medicine. Wouldn't recommend that. Invigorating Falls. I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? I mean, try it, but go see your doctor still. Venomous Vines. Howling Gale. I'm just going to... Look, if some dude comes up to you and says, hey, take a seat on my stump and talk to my rat friend, we'll heal you. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying think critically in that moment. Can it be Claws? That dude's having a bad day. They just lose flying, though. Like, that's kind of the rough part, is that card's not really going to be good ever. Slith Predator. I like this framing of the card. The lighter border colors kind of accents the art. Helps the art pop a little bit. Viridin Acolyte. Brown Ofa. Tangle Walker. Telgeled Wolf. He does not look happy. Whatever upset him, it cut deep. We got the Exile, got an Outrider. Oh, sorry, kicking stuff. Karstoderm. Jeez. Infested Roothold. Oh. Fangren Hunter, Tangle Spider, Wormskin Forager, Echoing Courage. Wow, there's a lot of courages being echoed. And we got Nourish. Nourish the mind, body, and soul. Reap and sow. No split card here, just boom. Got them both. What is Entwine? Choose both if you pay the Entwine cost. Oh, that's cool. Stand Together. More Grizzly Bear action. Spineworm. Ooh, Tree Spring Lorian? I don't know what that is, but it is different looking. We'll say that. Venomous Baracus. What, Spitting Gorana? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but it looks friendly. More Bark Ripper action. Null Mage Advocate, Harvester Druid. Hey, see the folk medicine. You're back at the folk medicine place because it may not have worked as well as you hoped. Elvish Guidance, Canopy Claws. Invigorating Falls, that's cool. Look at the fish are jumping out. They're so happy. Venomous Vines. Okay, okay. Centaur Rootcaster. And Croson Archer. Got that reach. Got that reach. Alright, we're almost done, and then we're into the lands. Ooh, we're getting there, people. Phantom Tiger, we're back. Iron Shell Beetle. These look like a lot of duplicates. Canopy Claws. Tracers. Croson Wayfarer. Venomous Vines. Yep. Ooh, Giant Warthog. A 5/5 with Trample for 6. Sure. Battlefield Scrounger. Nantuko Calmer. Leaf Dancer. I'll have to like come up with packs and try and do some drafting with these. That'd be pretty sweet. Although it would completely ruin how organized these are. But maybe it'd be an odd way to try and go back. I don't know about the rares though. I guess I'd have to go in the binder and see if that could work. Okay, we are now jumping into Forest Basic. Ooh, don't. I'm missing one. Come here. Alright, I'm missing a couple. We'll get them. Oh, what is this set? What's the M? I don't know what the M is. Jeez. The forest, honestly, the white border forests are probably one of my least favorite of the basic lands. Unless I'm just not remembering what they look like. Like, I mean, yeah, like that's sweet looking, but it's not like the swamps, dude. The mountains, the islands, those are where it's at. These do look pretty cool though. Alright, I'm eating my words. Yeah, I like the white border lands. Wow, we are almost done, people. This is like, I gotta tip the cards out of the box. There's so few. Alright, we got a few more basics. Nice. Ooh, I like these ones. More of those. Nope, just one. Alright. Beggars can't be choosers. Urza's lands look trippy. I like the snow ones. Even though I know they're not snow covered, but having the snow on them, I think it looks pretty nice. Okay. Alright, there's our basic forests. What is this? Forests Extended. Well, alright, well, the camera died, and there's really nothing too exciting here. Let me pull these up. So we were looking at the basic forests, right? And you can see it's like super organized. Forest Extended, and then we got Forest Type 2, and then we got Forest Block Constructed, but they're all pretty lackluster. Nothing to like really write home about. What is it? Tinder Farm. Yeah. And then we got these guys. But they're basically the same cards that we've seen in every box, just for green. So that's the end of this journey. I mean, it's crazy when someone, I keep bumping the table, sorry. It's crazy when someone gives you such a massive, it's not like just a massive collection, but it's something like they put their heart and soul into. You don't be this organized if you don't care about it. You know what I mean? You don't spend the time keeping track of the cards and putting them in sleeves and just being meticulous about it if you don't got a passion or a love for it. And for my older brother to pass that down to me was pretty awesome. Yeah. Like, never mind the cards that are really valuable, like the duels and some of the reserve list cards. At the end of the day, I just feel like, wow, that I get to, in a way, like I'm responsible for these cards now. I got to make sure that they're well taken care of, that they're kept in as good a shape as I got them in, because, well, you know, yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to me. I mean, there's just something too about being given a gift and not even caring about the value in it, just being the recipient of something that someone loved and cared about is, yeah, it's hard to put into words. So I hope in that sense that you enjoyed going on this journey with me and getting to see my reactions and just digging through all these cards with me. Again, if you see cards that clearly I glossed over or don't understand the significance or value of, please let me know so I can just make sure that I'm treating them with the respect and the care that they definitely should be taken care of with. But overall, this is just wow. If you don't know what to do with Magic cards, I'll just tell you, take care of them, because at some point you're going to find someone that is going to appreciate them, and they will be more than appreciative of the time that you took to preserve them and help them stay in as awesome a condition as possible. Why does my camera keep refocusing? yeah, it's cool to see how organized my brother was too. Like it's not surprising growing up, and he kind of instilled a respect for your possessions and like, hey, take care of them, because you can't just go out and buy a new one every time. Although that's gotten easier the older I've gotten, which is not a great thing, but I guess that's the world we live in. I'm gonna quit rambling. I genuinely appreciate you watching these videos. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed this journey in any capacity, anywhere near the amount that I did. This was just, again, I don't feel I deserve this. I really don't, but it was awesome. So, yeah, with that, again, I really appreciate you watching. I hope life's treating you well. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.